Cricket. Cricket is a bat and ball game played between two teams of 11 players. The most basic components of the game of cricket are a bat and a ball. While the bats have undergone a substantial transformation over the years, the balls have more or less remained the same. You must know how these balls and bats are made. So today we will show you how balls and bats are made inside the factory. Welcome to Shad Kahor, and if you are new then subscribe our channel and don't forget to click the bell icon so you don't miss out our any videos. Cricket balls is especially used in processed leather, which is mainly from Bangladesh. The thickness of this leather is between 6 mm and 4 mm. The ball makers dry and compress the leather down to a thickness of 2 mm to 3.5 mm. To make the ball, an experienced worker cuts the leather for coating on the top of the ball. The leather is then cut with a elliptical dice. A cricket ball consists of a cork core wound with string, then a leather cover stitched on, and manufacture is regulated by cricket law at first class level. The elliptical leather is sewn together by hand. The next step is to attach the pieces of leather with needle and yarn. The top layer of the ball is made by pressing two pieces of leather into a semi-circular mold and cutting the extra leather with a sharp blade. Cork cores are made on the other side of the factory. Two more elliptical cork are added cork core with pressure and glue, which look a bit like a tennis ball. With a rolling machine, twist the yarn on the tennis cork. The cork with a yarn is inserted into the semi-circular leather. The top two layers are then sewn with hands and instruments. Later, an experienced worker sewed the needle on the ball again so that the bowlers could give a good performance in the field. Thus, a total of 6 stitches were given on both sides, 3 on either side. The appropriate handspire ball shape is then pressed into a mold of 8.8 to 9 inches in circumference. On the cricket ball, the seam is rotated 90 degrees to give a cherry red color to the wound. And to make sure there is no uniform shape, the logo is placed on the ball. When this is done, the balls are sent for polishing. And the leather of the ball is polished with fire and a synthetic grease. They protect the ball from wet conditions so that it doesn't get too wet. Weight and size are then measured. Now the ball is ready to play. Cricket bat. Cricket bat willow is a cultivated timber which predominantly grows in a large plantations in wetlands areas throughout England, mainly in the southeast. The bat is less than 38 inches in length and less than 4.25 inches wide. It was first used in 1624. The original shape of a cricket bat is cut using a table saw. About halfway up the front of the cricket bat there is a raised peak which looks like a small hill. The back is left flat. Rub it with a polishing machine to smooth it. The bat will need to be compressed to straighten the willow fiber with a scarf iron machine as a bat blade. Around 2000 pounds of a strong pressure is placed around the bat. The handle is then made with a strip of can and rubber. The lower portion of the handle is cut into a wedge shape, the reverse of which is then carved into the blade of the bat using a bent saw. The stuff made the handle according to the size of the bat. Carve the blade using a draw knife so that it is perfectly balanced. Glue the handle in place so that the top edge extends a teeny bit above the front face of the blade. And leave it to dry overnight. The bats are sent one more time to saw to create the perfect structure. Extra part of the bat blade are cut with a CNC machine. Bat is further polished with a hand cutter and polishing machine. The worker makes the handles more smooth. A rolling machine is used to thread the yarn into the handle. Finally, brush sanders are used to give a beautiful smooth finish. The bat is then ready for leveling, graping and knocking in. Every bat also receives a final check over the ensure that it has been finished to a high standard and that there are no previously unspotted imperfections. The bat is finished and ready to graze cricket grounds around the world.